All right, folks, here we go. 12U action finally set to get underway.
We got the Colts versus the Tigers.
West Melbourne Colts taking on the Cocoa Tigers, 12U division. And
there's a kick.
Tigers will take it over.
It's going to be 1st and 10 at the 50 for the Tigers.
1st and 10 from midfield, smack dab in midfield. Again, folks, I'm going to go ahead and apologize to it now because there's nothing I can do about it. That sun is going to be at that angle where it's going to get harder and harder to see the game. I'm going to try my best to keep the glare out of the camera and to keep the phone from the effects of the sun. So I do apologize in advance, but we got this.
All right, here we go. 1st and 10, Tigers.
We'll deal with that problem if said problem comes. Here we go. A1 Sauce Boys 7v7. What's up, Coach?
Number 8.
And there's number 8. Takes the ball.
Big wrap up there. About a 3-yard gain for the Tigers.
That's
2nd and 7.
Number 8. That's Marquez Young.
Young, the ball carrier.
And that'll bring up 2nd down. He gets about 3 yards there. Check that, about 2 yards. 2nd and 8 for the Cocoa Tigers. What an 11U game we just witnessed. Double overtime.
Tigers hand the ball off. Coming to the near
There's
side.
number 1.
Going to be forced out of bounds by number 10.
Number 1 forced out. That's Jaheim Scott.
Scott, the ball carrier, forced out of bounds by Thompson.
Now, I will ask this because I don't know the answer.
3rd and a long 1 coming up for Cocoa.
The last name for Jaheim Scott. Would Jaheim Scott be related to current JV Jay Scott for the Cocoa Tigers? If someone has the answer, this is, again, not knowing.
Handoff off tackle. They have enough for the 1st down.
And there's a handoff and a beautiful run right up the middle. That'll be enough for a Cocoa Tiger 1st down.
First and 10, Cocoa.
1st and 10 for Cocoa. All right, thank you, A1. I appreciate you. Can't wait to see what the squad looks like this year. Hopefully we get you guys at some 7v7 Elite.
Cocoa draws back the pass.
Pass fires. It's caught in double coverage.
And double coverage, good pass and catch there for the Tigers. Getting into West Melbourne territory.
I believe that was number 15. It's Marvin Williams Jr. is the quarterback. Didn't catch the number. And
getting trailed by the Colts. He's got a blocker out front, cutting it back. Colts trying to wrap him up.
And again, continuing just to fight for those hard yards. Man, turn around so I can see your number.
And here have enough for a 1st down.
That'll be another 1st down for the Tigers. That's number 6 on the carry. That's a Norris Reed was on that Cocoa Tiger carry.
1st and go, Cocoa. The ball carrier.
That's number 8 on the ball carrier. He's fighting his way forward.
Host the Colts. Be down about the 2-yard line.
Marquez Young down at the 2-yard line. Sorry about that, folks.
Little quarterback sneak for Coco.
Quarterback sneak.
Touchdown, Tigers.
Into the end zone.
First on the Colts.
Touchdown, Tigers. Did not see who got in the end zone for the Tigers. I mean,
Coco going to try to kick the extra point.
The 11U final was 26-19 in favor of West Melbourne. Double overtime. Answer.
Get out of that bounce house. It ain't a bounce house. If we can get out of the helmet, please. Thank you. Stay out of the helmet just for the kids to run out of. Thank you. Offsides on the Colts. Going to move it yard closer.
Going for the 2-point kick. Kick is up.
Kicks up and good.
And good.
Coco leads the West Melbourne Colts 6:54 to go in the first quarter, 8-0.
6:54 left to go here in the first quarter. The 12U Tigers lead 8-0.
Just sold out of ribs.
I'm glad I got my ribs when I did. I appreciate. Oh, I'm sorry. I probably know your name. Gavin Stewart. I appreciate Gavin Stewart. He's been taking care of us up here in the booth, and he made sure that I got my plate at least saved for later. So look, I had one rib in between that close game because I need to calm my nerves, and that rib was delicious. By the way, you have a good rib when you don't need the sauce. Like, don't get me wrong, the sauce they put on, I've seen it, it's delicious. But when you don't need the sauce, you know it's a good rib. Anyway, enough talking about food. You don't want to hear a fat guy talking about food, so here we go. But actually, you are going to hear a fat guy talk about food because the Cavity Shack is when you want a sweet, the Cavity Shack is the place to go. They are a great partner with us, and the last time they had me sample some stuff, I promise you I about blew a whole paycheck on some pastries. And there's the kickoff. And it's picked up. And look at that. He's got room to run. Look at the big man go.
And the Colts have the ball in Tiger territory.
And the Colts will take advantage of a great
30 on the return for West Melbourne.
We got the 12U roster here. Now, who was Mr. Big Man? Number 30? Jaquin Reyna. Jaquin Reyna with a great return and sets West Melbourne up in great field position here with 6:45 left to go here in the first quarter. There's a snap. And hands off to the back.
Hand off in the backfield. Gain.
Tries to get outside, and great tackle there made by number 1.
Bring up second down and 8.
Jaheim Scott.
The ball carrier. Wrapped up by number 1 of the Tigers.
Ja'Curry Pittman on the carry. Yeah, number 3 looks to be the quarterback. Noah Bahena.
No gain on that play. Going to bring up third down.
Third down.
3rd and 8 coming up for the Colts.
That's how you say his name, right? Jack. Oh, Jack.
45.
Oh, no. I was talking about the quarterback. No, Noah Bahena. Got it. All right, well, you know what? I'll go with Noah because I know I can say that name right. Noah drops back, fires, overthrows his receiver, and that'll bring up 4th down. And that'll be a punt coming up.
To Coco.
5:22 left to go here in the first quarter. And the Colts cannot take advantage of a great return on the kickoff, a return that this drive should have started back somewhere near their own 30. And can't get the punt off, and the Cocoa Tigers will get the ball with short field position.
So first down and 10, Coco at the West Melbourne 45.
So it'll be 1st and 10, a Cavity Shack 1st and 10, Cocoa from the Colts 45-yard line.
Thank you all for coming out. 53rd season out here at the Badlands football field. Some great football going on out here. Next week we'll be home once again against Palm Bay.
Here come the Cocoa Tigers.
1st and 10, Coco. Pitch out.
There's the pitch.
Number 8 got the ball. He's running.
And the number 8 is continuing to gash this Colts defense.
We'll have about 11-yard pickup.
That's Marquise Young.
Young, the ball carrier, wrapped up by a host of Colts.
Check that, not Marquise, Marquez. Marquez Young. I apologize.
The first 10 Tigers right now in West Melbourne territory.
There's the handoff, and
He's got some running room. He's out there, and
one man to beat, and he's been tripped up on the sideline. I believe that was number 6.
It's going to be 1st and goal, Coco.
A Norris Reed on the carry.
Timeout, West Melbourne.
And West Melbourne's trying to take a timeout to try to collect themselves here, as right now the Tigers are doing what they want. Wow, we have an opportunity. I also think Rich's Auto Tech. Whenever we have an issue with the BSN mobile that gets us all up and down this big county each and every day, we see that check engine light come on. We go to Rich's Auto Tech because Rich's Auto Tech takes care of BSN, and I promise they'll take care of you too. Everything from fair pricing to, they're not going to lie to you. They're not going to lie to you and say, oh, you need this, you need that, you need this. You come in, they'll figure out what you need, and they will give you a price based on what you need to get done at that time. Again, such a great crew. And, look, they even have amenities while you're waiting on your car. While you're waiting on your car, they have free drinks, free snacks. And I will say this, a very cozy lobby.
We got some good food over here at the concession stand, folks. Come get you something to eat or drink and get back to watch this great game of football here.
As the Tigers come back out from the timeout. And personnel issues from the Colts. Now, wait a minute. You're still having personnel issues. Right now, they got 12 men on the field. If I'm Coco, okay, the refs are allowing them to finish the substitution.
All right, first to go, Coco after the timeout. Gibbs underneath on the trap.
Oh, wow.
Wrapped up by the Colts. Short game. Second and goal.
Fake toss on the trap.
Second and goal about the 3-4 yard line.
Second and goal here for the Tigers. They're inside the Zone 6 Reapers red zone. Hand it off.
Running room up the middle.
And
good stop there by West Melbourne.
Good stop there by the Colts. Pittman on the stop.
Gonna bring up third down and goal. We're about the 1.
Third and goal from the 1 yard line.
West Melbourne needs a big stop here. See if that defense can do it for him. Coco's been rolling the ball pretty good. And a pitch out. He's got
pitch out.
Blockers. He's trying to get to the pylon.
And stiff arm into the end zone. Touchdown, Coco Tigers. That was number 6, Norris Reed. And Reed scores with 3:08 left to go here in the first quarter. Kick is up.
And good.
Kick is up and good. So it's 16-0. Tigers on top.
Coco up 16-0 on your West Melbourne Colts.
Again, I continue to say it. If you have yourself a field goal kicker, that usually is a huge advantage when it comes to at least most regular season games. And I'll say this, postseason, it makes you even. Because when you start getting up into the regionals and the nationals, most of the other teams in the country have a kicker. And if you're only putting up 7 to those 8, you're not going to win the battle if your defense can't get you 2 stops. So, I'd like to welcome Barbara Clyde.
Alabama up on Tennessee 7-0.
7-0 at halftime. Alabama over Tennessee. Okay, that's a close ball game. I can tell you that's one Tennessee wants close. That touches a Colt. Picked up. And he's got some room. He kicks in the Jets.
There he goes. 1 man to beat. He's got a hold on to that ball. And a good return there for the West Melbourne Colts.
Is that number 1? Yes, it is.
Pittman on the return for West Melbourne.
That's Pittman.
West Melbourne now in the driver's seat. At about the 22. 1st and 10, West Melbourne.
Curry,
Let's see what that
Pittman.
Coco defense can do. In the third, Michigan down to Illinois 13-7.
Sends the man in motion. Hands it off to 0. No. Yes, he does.
Benson's going to be hit hard in the backfield for a loss.
That's Benson Jr.
Second down coming up
Michael Benson Jr.
for the Colts.
I can already tell. There's a particular name I like here on this West Melbourne team. Number 7, Caleb Brown. Pretty darn good name. Maybe he can do it more justice than I can. There's the handoff, and look at that. That's Pittman. Pittman sliding through the defense.
Across the original line of scrimmage. Going to bring up third down and about 6.
3rd and 6 here
For West Melbourne.
for the Colts. I appreciate whoever set, the way Billy sent these rosters to me. He sent me this one in number order. You don't understand how happy that makes me as a broadcaster. Drops back, rolling right, fires, incomplete.
4th down.
It's going to bring up 4th down here for the Colts.
Remaining in the first. Colts trying to put a little scoring drive
A
together.
minute and a half left to go in the first quarter.
All right, here we go. Big down for both teams here. Deep into Cocoa territory. Colts are trying to get a first down.
2 backs in the backfield. Quarterback snaps, drops back to pass.
He's got some pressure.
Rolling right, stops, fires.
And we're going to have multiple flags on the play. One in the backfield looks like holding, and one down on the sideline. Looks like a PI, probably offsetting penalties.
Waiting for the official call, but yeah, where the flags are landing, those look like offsetting penalties.
We're going to have a timeout. Cocoa.
Coco's going to call timeout. Holding on the offense, pass interference on the defense.
On the offense, PI on the defense.
How do you get an offensive PI on the? No, I'm making fun of him. All right, so yes, defensive pass interference, and then a
replay the down,
and then a holding penalty. Both penalties offset. We're going to replay. That was what? 4th down. Wait. What? Oh, okay. I didn't realize that was 4th. I thought that was 3rd down. All right, so this is 4th down. So they're replaying 4th down here. Wait. So last down was 3rd down. Okay, so if they're replay, so then it should be 3rd down. All right, and I saw Lloyd's just signal 3. So yes, 3rd down here. Swing pass. Starts getting the outside. Now he's cutting backwards. Why do you run backwards?
There's going to be a host of Cocoa players there. And that's going to be a turnover on downs.
And that's going to be a turnover on downs. I don't understand that one. Okay, so that was 4th down. That's a turnover on downs.
So it's going to be 1st and 10 Cocoa about the 25-yard line.
Snap.
Coco's going to wheel it out here.
It's going to swing pass.
And a host of Colts in on the stop.
It's number 13.
West Melbourne. Loss of 1, bring up 2nd down and 11.
13 was on the reception. He'll take a loss, but that's Malachi Teeter. I'll take another soda. Yes, please. Actually, Mountain Dew, but can I get There's the handoff.
He's got a lot
And there's number 5.
and he hits the track.
And guess what? He spins off a tackle and brought down. He'll pick up a nice big gain for the Cocoa Tigers.
First down, Cocoa.
That's Jaden Bartley. Bartley with a big run for the Tigers and gives them a new set of downs. First and 10 on their own 39-yard line. And that shall be the final play of the first quarter.
Final play of the first quarter. Cocoa leads your West Melbourne Colts 16-0. We head to quarter number 2 here at the Badland Football.
All right, while they take a break, I'm going to take a meeting break and get myself something to drink. We'll be right back here on the Brevard Sports Network.
Cocoa coming out.
All right, here we go. Cocoa Tigers still on their own 39.
Has pressure by the Colts.
And great job there. Number 16, the quarterback, gets out of bounds. But not before picking up a Cocoa Tiger first down. That's number 16.
Run there for the Tigers into West Melbourne territory at the 45.
That's Micah Knight.
Gonna be first down at 10, Cocoa.
First and 10, Cocoa Cavity Shack first down for the best sweets you will ever eat. Cavity Shack is the business you need to get a hold of when you're in the mood for something sweet.
All right, first down at 10, Cocoa Tigers.
All right, Micah Knight.
45 in West Melbourne.
Knight in the pistol. Knight calls for the snap. Hands off. That's number 1. Gets to the outside. Turns the corner. He's got some room and finally tripped up and taken out of bounds, but not before he picks up a Cocoa Tiger first down. That's Jaheim Scott.
3-yard line. That's going to be another Cocoa Tiger first down.
Cocoa Tiger first down. And again, Jaheim Scott tearing up the defense, running the football just like his older brother is for the high school Tigers. Knight rolls out, stops, fires, and caught by number 13. Number 13 makes a man miss down the sideline. Touchdown, Tigers.
So nice move by the young man on the defense.
Number 13.
Scoreboard for the Tigers.
That's Malachi Teeter. That was Micah Knight to Malachi Teeter for 40-plus yards. I appreciate that. Teeter set to hold. Hold, kick is up. And
Kick's up and good.
Good.
In the bushes.
And it's 24-0 in favor of the Cocoa Tigers. Well, hey, I wouldn't joke about that because we've now had our first case in Brevard County of that, Clyde. We've had our first case of a team using belt to, and needless to say, there were some hands thrown. And it looks like an onside kick attempted by the Tigers.
Little Pat McAfee kick there. Going to be recovered by West Melbourne. First down and 10, Big Blue at their own 45-yard line.
All right, so the Colts take over on their own 45-yard line, and here we go. Whereas we're in the second quarter. Make sure I have that correct on the scoreboard. All right, I do. All right, I'm doing something right.
West Melbourne trying to get it outside.
Trying to get to the outside, and look,
surrounds them.
Look, I can tell you, this 12U Coco team, trying to go east and west on them is not a good idea. Very rare, and if you make it to the corner, you have a safety that's coming flying down that's going to put a hurting on you. But yes, Clyde, I have my own thoughts on the BTA challenge, and I'll save those because I'm sure no one wants to hear it.
Drops back, looking for some.
Drops back, fires, and
nice open field.
Coco read the screen.
Trying to get out of it.
Coco read that screen beautifully.
Tiger holds him up as his teammates get there to help him out. Bring up third down. Timeout, West Melbourne.
Timeout, West Melbourne. With 8:23 left to go here in the first half. Again, I'd like to thank Rich's Auto Tech, home of the million-mile warranty. Anything wrong with your car, go let Rich's Auto Tech take care of it. They'll give you fair and honest pricing, just like the fair and honest people that they are. Rich's Auto Tech, give them a call at 321-726-0636 or find them online at www.richesautotech.com. Local car repair you can trust. They maintain the BSN mobile, and that's not always an easy thing with how many miles Alan and I put on that on a week-to-week basis. But we gladly do it because we love getting to watch these athletes shine and giving them that platform to shine. It's been a pretty interesting week here on the Brevard Sports Network. We had a lot of good games. Had middle school boys basketball championship. That was a great game. There's a snap. Fires deep downfield and overshoots it into the glare of that sun that's looking directly right there into the camera, folks, and I apologize. Well, just like that. So we'll see the punting unit here as it's fourth down and a Rocket solid booster. And there's the snap. Flag on the play, and is it on the Tigers? Illegal substitution. And that's going to
–
number 6. Down the sideline. He's got some blockers, and he's got some speed. Tiptoes down the sideline. Touchdown. Cocoa Tigers. Number 6, Anoris Reed. I believe that's Reed's second touchdown of the day. The first one was an offensive touchdown. This one is a punt return for a touchdown. And I'll say this. There is no reason a guy his size should be that quick. I mean, no. And Jackson Franco coming on to kick. Should be. No, they're not going to kick it. They're going to go for 1. I think I know why they're going for 1. Knight fires. And it's caught. And he that's Jaheim Scott. (31-0) Coco on top. As the smoke passes through from the great grill that has brought me my ribs.
Little Pat McAfee kick there. Taken by West Melbourne. He's got a little running room. And it's going to be 1st and 10 West Melbourne just at midfield.
I'm trying to get my hand in the shot, just trying to block out some of that ray of that sun, because, I mean, it is coming right into the camera, folks, and I'm trying.
At the road, 49-yard
Nah,
line.
the sun's just at that perfect angle where it's just hitting. Look. By the second half, it'll be fine. That sun will go right behind them trees. We just got to get there.
Hands off.
There's a snap.
He's down the sideline.
Down the sideline, he's got room, and that was number 3 on the carry.
That was number 3 on the run. 1st down and 10, West Melbourne.
Noah Bahena was on that previous carry, and folks, I apologize. Trying to. There we go. Haha. Pardon my hand.
They give the ball. Got a good run on that far side. Pittman, the ball carrier.
That's Pittman, the ball carrier, and that'll be another West Melbourne 1st down.
Add a little coal to the fire. Trying to get them wheels a turning down the track. West Melbourne drops back, slant, double coverage. Had a man wide open here in the flats.
Quarterback throws to the slant, incomplete. It's going to bring up third down. 6:45 left to go here in the first half. Hands off.
Hands off. He's got a little running room.
Ball's out, and that should be Cocoa football.
He's trying to run it back.
And Coco's defense forces another turnover.
And Coco's defense gets a turnover there on the Colts. First and 10, Colts.
First and 10.
First and 10, Cocoa at their own 30-yard line.
I was about to say, I'm like, wait a minute, did the Colts somehow get that ball back?
Timeout, West Melbourne.
West Melbourne takes a timeout to talk about some things, and I think if anything, the coaches are trying to galvanize the players. They're trying to get the players, trying to get them to rally up. Again, I'd like to thank the Zone 6 Reapers and Natwick Insurance. Brevard Sports Network is powered by Natwick Insurance. Whether it's home, auto, motorcycle, any kind of insurance you can think of, Natwick Insurance has you covered. Contact Eric Natwick. Find him online at www.natwickinsurance.com. Snap, and
hands the ball off. He turns on the afterburners.
And there he goes down the sideline. He's gone. No one's going to catch him.
He's going to get into the end zone. I don't see a flag on the play. Touchdown, Cocoa.
Touchdown, Cocoa. Number 8. Marquez Young. I didn't know much, but I knew this. Based on his speed, I could follow him through that sun glare, and he still came up out on the other side, almost beating my camera. I mean, that's just how quick he was. One play, goodbye.
Cocoa on the extra point.
Cocoa on the extra point, no good.
It's going to be no good.
But
6 minutes to go in the second quarter. Cocoa up on the Colts big.
37-0. Daryl, do we have to wait to the second half or? Okay. Again, reason I was asking is Pop Warner does it. The moment they hit their score, it don't matter when in the game. Gotcha. Okay. Yeah. Nope. Okay, that's way too low.
Six at the kickoff for the Cocoa Tigers.
And there's the kick.
Kick. Taken by West Melbourne. His knee was going to be down.
And he was down, and so he'll take over from where he recovered it.
First down to 10. West Melbourne just about on their 30.
First and 10 from the 30-yard line for the Colts here. 5:59 left to go here in quarter number 2. There's the
good hold there. Cuts it back. Wrapped up by the Tigers. 10 the ball carrier for West Melbourne. Gets about 6 yards. Bring up second down and 4.
second and 4. Considering how important a quarterback is to a team, Still.
Coco coming with the house on that one, but we squeak out. He's going to be close to first down, still fighting for yards.
Is that Pittman?
See where he marks it.
Pittman just continuing to spin, and I mean,
West Melbourne's going to have a first down. First and 10.
Spun his way to a first down, did Pittman.
Pittman fighting for yards there for the Colts.
I know. Trust me, I'm waiting on that 14U game. I've been hearing about it all day. The battle of the undefeateds.
West Melbourne hands the ball off.
And not able to go much of anywhere.
Maybe gain of 1. Bring up second down.
Coming up on 4 minutes left to play in the first half. And intercepted. Number 15 on the interception.
Coco on the interception, and they're going to have it at
That's
West Melbourne.
Marvin Williams Jr. coming up with that interception.
10, Coco.
Well, you had two receivers in the same area, which then also puts 2 or 3 defenders in the same area. I don't like my odds there. There's the handoff, and there's number 5. Number 5 gets to the outside.
Puts on the afterburners, gets over the 30-yard line.
And he'll be taken down at the Colts' 30-yard line.
Coco have another first down.
Number 5, that's Jaden Bartley. There's a snap. Fires on the slant. Complete.
Wrapped up by West Melbourne.
That's
close to another Coco first down.
It's number 12 on the reception.
And it will. First and 10, Coco.
Josiah Pittman
Just inside
catching the
red
slant
zone.
just inside the Zone 6 Reaper 7v7 in athletic training red zone. There's the snap,
Coco
fires,
pass out to 4. He's gonna be
and
down
number
right there
4
at
on the
Bobcat.
reception. That's Akari Walker.
I'd like to thank Rich's Auto Tech, DSP, Florida Air and Breeze, Erica Valente with FWH and Associates, the Highland Mint 24/7 Electric, Jelly Bean Junction, Best Electric, Carter's Garage, Hughes Brother Roofing, and Top Notch Lawn Care. Thank you all to our great sponsors and taking care of these kids out here this year.
There's a snap. Hand off there,
Handoff
number
cuts it
5.
back. West Melbourne's going to
And
wrap 'em
he
up
will be
about
wrapped
line of
up.
scrimmage.
And there's a player that
Under a minute 30 to go in the first half.
is going to bring up third down.
Coco on the slant.
Oh, it was picked off. Down the sideline and bumped out of bounds. Intercepted there. Who's that? Number 15. Number 15. Let me go find his number. Levi Snyder, right now has an interception, but now they are talking about it. Apparently there was a whistle that I didn't hear. And this is one of those times where there's a referees are so the interception stands.
Interception's going to stand. Going to be West Melbourne ball.
Again, that's Levi Snyder with the interception.
Snyder with the INT.
Wait. First and 10 from the 20. Oh, okay, gotcha. But still. Yeah, the West Melbourne coach wanted the advancement. 48 seconds left to go in the first half.
West Melbourne drops back up, throw a little out route, caught. He turns back in, trying to get some hard fought yards, and knocked out of bounds. Pittman on
And there's
the
Pittman.
reception.
It's West Melbourne's Pittman. I just found, because now I just realized there's
Down and
2
7
Pittmans
coming up.
playing, one for Coco, one for West Melbourne. So, Jakari Pittman on the reception. But it kind of goes to that Shannon Sharp adage, sometimes you have to know when the journeys end and make a business decision to not take unnecessary hits. Yeah, look, and I respect it, but sometimes you got to make a business decision there. And see, that's how you avoid a false start as a running back.
Drops back, throws it over the middle. Incomplete pass.
Incomplete pass. See, that right there is, as a running back, that's how you avoid that false start. Put yourself in motion, go out wide, and then you can always come back. Most quarterbacks, when they're smart, they're usually smart enough to realize, oh, wait, I didn't send him out. Oh, he was preventing a false start. I never understood why running backs try to hold it. Oh, but there is a flag. But it's not on that. He, again, sent himself in motion, came back and reset.
Pass interference on the defense.
Pass interference on the defense, so that'll mark 15 yards.
Will be a first down.
With 35 seconds left to go, 37-0 in favor of the Cocoa Tigers.
39-yard line. First down and 10.
There's the handoff.
Right up the middle, got a little running room, but
nice tackle there
by the Cocoa Tigers.
Number 6. That's a Norris Reed, who has 2 touchdowns on the day. One offensive receiving touchdown, and one a punt return touchdown. There's a snap.
Drops back.
Fires.
Going downfield.
Incomplete, and that will be halftime, folks, with your score. Tigers 37, Colts 0. We'll be back in about 10 minutes right here on the Brevard Sports Network. Oh, my. Anyway.
There's a kick taken by the Colts. Trying to get some positive yards up. Gets back to about the 44, 45-yard line. 1st and 10 West Melbourne.
1st and 10 West Melbourne here. Cavity Shack. 1st down. So because the score is 37-0, the clock will run like a track meet. There's, oh, look at that. Oh, look at all that space.
On the good run there, but we got a flag flying in. Holding on the offense.
And there's a holding on the Colts. Coming up next, the 14U game, the Battle of the Undefeateds. West Melbourne versus Cocoa.
I'd like to thank everybody for coming out today. 53rd season going strong out here at the Badland Football Field in West by God, Melbourne. Colts hand off, trying to turn the corner.
And turns the corner.
Yards.
And
back across the 40.
That'll be a nice gain there. And I see another flag. Is that a flag or is that just... Okay. And there's Lloyd talking to a player. Dead ball, personal foul, Coco. Or no. Wait a minute.
Personal foul against West Melbourne.
Personal, okay, so you pointed the wrong way. Personal foul on West Melbourne.
Timeout on the field.
No thanks. Thanks for the offer. And he's saying, you better continue running that clock. As the Coco coaching staff as a whole walked out onto the field. Had a discussion with the officials. Personally, I don't understand.
Colts trying to get some positive yards. Cuts it back in. Cuts it back out.
Oh, wow. He's got room to run. Oh, ball's out. Fumble. And how did he get that back? How did he get that back? That was Pittman. Jakari Pittman had a big run. Had the ball already ripped out of his arms. Then he falls back on it. I don't know how you do that. I'm. See. When I think Pittman, I'm a Buccaneers fan, so I hear Pittman. I think Michael Pittman. Now his son's playing with the Colts.
Colts running up the middle. Flag flying in.
Flag flies in after the play. And due to the spot of the flag, I'm going to call holding on the Colts.
Wes Melbourne throws a slant. Oh, almost. Good try there.
He had the slant and unfortunately just not able to connect. I will tell you my point in between games. There's the snap and the handoff, and tries to slip out of a tackle and getting a little lackadaisical with the ball. Look, I get it. The games is a bit out of reach, but you don't want to get those bad habits started even in a loss. You saw he had the ball down almost near his knees and his thigh. I mean, you don't want to create bad habits of, losing the football. And I can tell you, Bill Palmer ain't going to have that.
All right, here we go. Third and long for the Colts here.
Third and long for the Colts.
Draws back looking for his receiver.
Swing pass and
finds him, but nice open field tackle.
Goodness gracious, number 1. That's Jaheim Scott.
Going to bring up fourth down.
Great solo open field tackle.
Folks, stick around. We got the Unbeatens up next at 7 o'clock. The big daddy of them all, the main event, the main enchilada. You better stick around. Tell all your friends, and if you can't make it, tune in to Brevard Sports Network. It is live in prime time.
That's right. We're going to have the 14U game live right here on the Brevard Sports Network. 2:40 left to go in the third quarter. Again, this is the third quarter, not the second quarter like the scoreboard has been saying. And look at that catch.
Gonna have a first down.
Michael Benson Jr.
Benson with a big grab for the West Melbourne Colts.
Colts trying to erase the 0 off the scoreboard.
First down and 10, West Melbourne. West Melbourne's
Steps up.
Down, trying to get some positive yards.
Quarterback trying to get some positive yards. And
gang tackle him. No gain on the play, loss on the play of a couple yards, bring up second down.
Noah Bahana.
Thank you all for coming out to a great day of football out here at the Badland football field in West by God, Melbourne. Been a beautiful day out here. Not too hot, not too cold, just about right. I'd like to thank Coco for driving down and everybody for coming out. Hands off underneath, trying to get some positive yards on that left side. Coco getting tackle once again. Gets back to about the original line of scrimmage. Bring up 3rd down.
3rd down coming up for the Colts as they've had the ball just about the entire third quarter. And that will be the end of the 3rd quarter with your score. Coco 37, West Melbourne 0. We'll be back with 4th quarter action right here on the Brevard Sports Network. All right, here we go. 1st and goal.
West Melbourne's got a blocker. He's trying to get to that.
Trying to get to the outside, and he's in. Touchdown.
Touchdown, West Melbourne.
That's Jakari Pittman getting into the end zone for the Colts. Again, coming up, it's the Battle of the Unbeatens. 7:50 left to go in this one. And that's intercepted. That interception by number 6.
The extra point's going to be no good.
That's a Norris Reed, who again has 2 receptions. Might be from the light. Oh. Let's see. It smells like electrical. $37-6. West Melbourne gets on the board.
Coco takes the ball about the 35-yard line. Coco.
And there's the return down the sideline.
Keeps going down the sideline at a 10, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown.
Touchdown.
Coco.
And guess who? A Norris Reed to the end zone. Touchdown. Coco Tigers. A Norris Reed. And it's only his 3rd touchdown today. 2 of them on special teams. I believe one of them was on offense was a receiving touchdown. I don't remember the. So he's had a punt return for a touchdown, now a kick return for a touchdown, and then now. And it's 43-6, coming up on 5 minutes left to go. Again, coming up will be the 14U game, the Battle of the Unbeatens. The unstoppable force meets the immovable object. Which one comes out on top? Well, you'll have to see right here on the Brevard Sports Network, because downtown Caleb Brown has all of the action for you right here on the Brevard Sports Network. There's that
on the extra point attempt.
Extra point attempt, no good.
4:25 remaining in the ball game.
4:25 left to go in the ball game. And this one has just been all Coco, as a lot of people thought it would. Yeah. Onside kick, and that's going to be illegal touching. Yep. And look, again, I don't know what the rules are in ACYAA. I know, like in Pop Warner, in in Pop Warner, like they have special running clock rules. Your if your offense and you're leading, you're only both teams are only allowed to run. Right, you can't run sweep. It's basically you run in between the tackles. If you get caught trying to onside kick, that's a penalty. If it but again, I don't know what the ACYAA rules are, and that's why I'm just stating, like I've been covering Pop Warner for the last 4 or 5 years. I've dabbled in other leagues, but primarily Pop Warner. Okay. So they're walking around, and there's about a minute left in the game, and the coaches and players aren't happy. So we've been stopped now for about 4 straight game minutes. Coco attempted the onside kick, and we've been talking for the last 3.5 minutes, and there's not even 20 seconds left to play in the game. And this is gonna run. This is how the game ends. So this definitely was a game Coco dominated, and straight up, two undefeated teams coming up in the next matchup. 14U Coco, 14U West Melbourne, the Cowboys, the Tigers, right here on Brevard Sports Network. See you in a few moments.